dominate. They destroy West Virginia. Everyone's singing their praises. They survive by the skin of their chinny chin chin against the Bowling Green team that's 34-point underdog. What'd you read on the first 2 weeks of Penn State season? Because I've got a lot of takes. None of them kind of go together.
I'm laughing because we have leaf blowers going. We've got, I don't know.
Nittany trying to steal your computer.
Nittany from Altoona accidentally took my laptop in the press room. I was shook for a few minutes there about. I was as shook as Penn State's defense was the first half against Bowling Green. Penn State ultimately wins 34-27 in week 2, their home opener here at Beaver Stadium. But man, it was not easy. It was not as easy as anyone thought. I know that you liked Bowling Green getting 35 points. I thought it was going to be a little bit further up than that. It wasn't. It was a game until the fourth quarter. I mean, Penn State gave up 288 yards in the first half alone. 8.2 yards per play for Bowling Green. How does that happen, Bob?
Yeah, one thing for sure, I'm pretty sure this team was a little flat after last week. They put a lot into that. They wanted to beat West Virginia. West Virginia was chirping. Yeah. They were reading their press clippings a little bit. You know what? I don't want to say they got lucky because they did right the ship. They limited them, I think, to a field goal in the second half. Yep. They got it together. They had some injuries. But this one, it could have been worse. Kerryon Stork didn't play in this case with Bowling Green.
Yeah.
The running back, he's really good. And, they kind of gouged him with maybe their best offensive player. They had no answer for that tight end. The all-MAC tight end. Their safeties, first play of the game. Really, really tough matchup. And I thought the quarterback he used to play for Indiana, Connor Bazelak, that was one of the better games I think he's played in his college career. They didn't get any sacks. It was a multitude of things. And even though the offense had generated a ton of big plays yet again, they are struggling on third down. James Franklin referenced it, and it's just been a very inconsistent performance. I don't know what to expect. I do think they were a little flat today.
Yeah, a little flat coming out, certainly on the defense. You mentioned the explosive plays, and Tyler Ward, a big part of that, the tight end, one of the best tight ends in college football. 8 catches, I believe it was 146 yards, which is a single game record for a Penn State tight end. So he had a big day, stretching the field, creating some explosives for this Penn State offense. Nick Singleton does it again at the very end of the game to really seal the win, close it out. Another run of 3+ yards for Nicholas, who didn't have those working, didn't have those popping for him last season. And I talked to him after the game, writing a story about it on PennLive, and he was really happy. He was really happy with how these first 2 weeks have gone for him personally. Katron Allen also over the century mark as well, so both tailbacks come away happy from this performance. I think the fans around here, Bob, for a home opener, looking to relax a bit in the second half, might not have enjoyed it as much, but Penn State, James Franklin said after the game, they're going to enjoy every win. They're 2-0 going into a bye week now with Kent State upcoming. It reminded me a little bit of the 2018 game against Appalachian State. Absolutely. Didn't go into overtime, but it was one of those games we could tell pretty early on the team wasn't going to go away. Yeah, Penn State dug deep. As far as the big plays, there's going to be more on this on PennLive. I'm going to come up with a name of it, the name for it. Maybe the Andy Koloniffy big playometer, something like that. Anyway, today, they had a bunch of them last week. Yeah, we got a bye week. We can brainstorm it. 15 plays, 12 or more yards, 9 plays of 20 or more yards. And Omari Evans is a factor. Oren's a factor. The running game, explosive plays. Nick Singleton again with another 40-yard run. He actually caught another pass, big play in the game, schemed it up for a touchdown pass. They are they have a varied attack. I think the offensive line has a lot to do with it. I am more than a little concerned about this defense and the pass rush. Did not get home in this game. If they tried to blitz, couldn't get home. Kevin Winston could not finish the game. He didn't play in the second half. Tony Rojas banged up. Something was going on with Andrew Rapplier, their second-year tight end. I think he was on crutches. This could be an issue. Look, they have a bye week. They have a nice little run up, I think, to the Ohio State game. But this game was way harder than it should have been. I give Bowling Green a lot of credit, but this team was looking past this game. There's no doubt. Yeah, it felt like that. I mean, they've got a lot to correct, a lot of film to watch, and I'm sure there's going to be those hard conversations, from player to coach, maybe, and coach to player over these next week and a half, especially on the defensive side of the ball. When you look at some of the misassignments, I mean, and it wasn't just the players either. I mean, the players, they tackled poorly in the first half. They were hitting, they weren't wrapping. But also Tom Allen, I thought, got out schemes pretty good in the first half.
Leffler knows his stuff.
He does, and they came out with a really nice plan. But it's not back to the drawing board, but hitting the film room and seeing what's what. Before you have Kent State coming in a couple weeks, and then the Big Ten slate starts with Illinois, UCLA, and USC.
I think for me, it's just been an unpredictable weekend. It started on Friday. You got to watch the Birds in Brazil. That threw you a little bit off your game. We go into this thing thinking they're going to romp 34-point favorites at kickoff. And then at the end of the game, we're in the media room. You can't even trust Neil Rodell. You turn your back for like 5 seconds with the computer. Next thing you know, he absconds with it inadvertently.
Absconds, great word.
Neil, PennLive has their eyes on you. You're like the beat of the beat.
Watch your step.